Good morning, guys. So what's up, guys? We are live now on YouTube. Make sure to join. Make sure to join. The link to the YouTube live stream is on this. Will be on this video. Make sure to join. Okay. Bye, guys, and peace out. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let's wait for others to join. So what's up, guys? Good morning, everybody. We are live on YouTube now. For you to join the YouTube live, click the link on this video, then you gain access to YouTube live. Let's make money together. Let's do some money together. See you guys there, and bye. So guys, if you're just joining, the very first thing you want to do is go and like. Okay, so that's the rule of the live stream. I mean, that's the rule of the game. If you're just joining, the very first thing is to go and like and share the link. Okay, share the link to this live stream. Share the link to your friends, share it to your family, share it to your enemy, share it to everybody. Okay, so you guys, so people will be able to join. Share this live stream to your friends, to your enemy. Share this live stream to everybody. We're waiting for people to join. So let me share my screen. So if you guys can see my screen, good morning, guys. Good morning, everyone. If this is your first time joining our live stream, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notification. Right? If this is your first time joining our live stream, turn on our post notification and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If this is your first time, welcome, welcome. Um, if you guys can see my, can you guys see? Okay, good, good. I love the fact that you guys can see my screen. That's nice. Okay, let's go to the chat. So basically, yesterday, right? I'm sorry, on Tuesday, I was looking out to see price give us a bearish flow because why? We're more of like, we're around. So I said I'm anticipating a lower high to be formed and sell continuation, right? But I said there was going to be two conditions, right? I would anticipate this if price was able to break below this resistance, below this support area here, right? If price was going to break below the support area, but actually price did break below that support area. I mean, very well, but I mean, it did not respect our analysis, which happens also sometimes, right? It didn't respect our analysis. Price gave us some kind of double bottom there, and we saw the push continuation, right? So I mean, this is just to show you that sometimes in the market you can also be wrong. But I mean, if you want to be wrong, it's better to be wrong early and to move on, right? That's just one thing. So basically, I also said that there is tendency of price coming to 100%. You guys can see that there is 100% move. This is a 100% retracement. Price could come to this 100% retracement depending on how it reacts. If we see multiple close volume bullish candle around here, and price is still trading above the moving average on the 5 minutes, and we are still seeing little higher lows on that 5 minutes, then there is tendency of price breaking this resistance. Do you guys just hear what I said now? These are the criteria for price to break this resistance. If price is still, if on that 5 minutes we are still seeing higher lows, higher highs, price is constantly giving us a bullish kind of structure on that lower time frame. That's one. And secondly, we are seeing multiple close volume candle. Like we are seeing very strong bullish close volume candle around this resistance. That's two. And if price is still trading below the moving average on the lower time frame, that's three. That shows us that what this resistance has high probability of being what broken. Okay. So but for now, I mean, you can keep on taking the buys because everything is still set for the buys. Price didn't break below this support properly well. Because I mean, even if you're looking at it, uh, we were anticipating a sell from here. Price gave us little sell, then came all the way down here, respected it. Can you see it? Price respected this area, respected this support area, gave us some kind of higher lows around there or some kind of highs, then this kind of like a normal average counter move, then this signified, because I mean I wasn't looking at GU actually. I was looking at GU and I have seen this. I'd have known that, oh, um this is a no-go area for us, right? So, and this is a clean buy move actually. This is actually a clean buy move. So how could I have taken buys from here? So I could have just, the fact that I'm seeing that, right? The fact that I'm seeing that price has given us this, right? So me going down to 5 minutes time frame. So 5 minutes time frame, I love to see something like this. Okay. So on 5 minutes time frame, good. I love to see something like, and we're seeing multiple bearish exhaustion, and also we're seeing some kind of bullish variation, right? One, two, three, four candles around here. So basically, for someone like me, though, if I'm taking this trade, like I told you guys, I don't need to do sniper entry and all. I like taking trades with confirmation. I like taking trade when I see candlestick close and all. So I'm going to take my trade from here below moving average. Sorry, below fluctuation area. TPs are going to be probably around TP probably around here. Now, why did I use this particular area? Because this area was kind of like a reaction zone, right? So I remember whenever you're trading, you want to look at to see you want to look at your left hand, like at your left side, to see if there are particular areas that could hinder price from moving, right? That's why whenever you are trading, you have to constantly analyze. You have to constantly what analyze. For someone that don't know now, like you don't know that this particular area is a reaction zone. I mean, people might call it order block or something, maybe breaker block or something. I don't know what most of you call it, but this kind of like a reaction area, right? And there is still high tendency of price. Whenever price gets to that area, there's still high tendency of price reacting towards that area. So that area will be more of like my TP area. So imagine someone that doesn't know this little detail I just said out now, and the person is aiming for this place. I mean, even though there is still tendency of price getting to this area, but I mean, price could still actually tank from here. Trust me, it happens, right? So the way you are looking for a good entry, that's how you're also looking for what a good exit. Okay, but I mean, this GU analysis we made on Tuesday, it didn't play out, but it's still fine actually. You learn every day. So let's go to USD card. So USD card played out. This was the analysis. This was our analysis. I mean, this was after party actually. But like I told you guys on Tuesday, that it was just a very small move, right? It wasn't something that was tangible. So this was the buy setup we called out on USD card. It was just a 26 pip move. I mean, for people that want to trade this, you usually like probably like 100 lots, because how much we be making with a 26 pip move? The stop loss was around 9 pips. TP was around 26, 27 pips. So we saw the TP hit. Um, but currently, the question now is, what are we looking at, right? So let me go to a bigger time frame. So what we're looking at right now is that price is is respecting this particular zone, right? This particular exhaustion area, price is respecting it, and we are seeing some kind of, let me remove this. We are seeing some kind of bullish exhaustion, right? Not just one bullish exhaustion, multiple bullish exhaustion, right? So when I say bullish exhaustion, means that we are seeing weakness in the buys, right? So all these weeks we are seeing are called bullish exhaustion. It shows you that what the buys are, what our buyers are weak at that point. They cannot, they push the market up, but they don't close at that level, right? So sellers like push them all the way down again to show you that what they are already exhausted. So from the word exhaustion, you should know what it means actually. So this shows multiple bullish exhaustion, right? Around this particular zone where we are. So the question is this area going to be a lower high, or are we going to see a bullish continuation? Now we don't know yet, right? Like I used to say, I don't used to predict the market. I don't used to say this is what will happen, this is what will happen. I just react. So basically, why is price misbehaving like this? I feel like because price is sitting on our daily time frame moving average. Price is on that daily time frame moving average. On the 4 hours, I mean, price has broken above this, and we are seeing like we saw a retest. Okay, more of like a high being formed. But I mean, you can't still call this a higher low yet, because it hasn't given birth to a new higher high. So this is more of like just a high that's in the market. And remember, highs can also be broken, and new, maybe when I mean broken, like something like this could be broken and another high will be created. You understand? So this could actually happen, right? But what I'm looking out for is to see what is actually occurring around this level. I want to understand what is occurring around that level on the lower time frame for me to be able to, understand what I'll be doing. So basically, okay, 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 okay. So basically, we saw that price broke below this. Sorry. So price broke below this support area, right? And we are seeing some kind of like, this was a lower low that was formed, right? Am I making sense? Let me reduce the color brightness of this. Good. So why I'm highlighting this area is because this is where we are actually focusing at right now. So price, gave us a lower low around here, and I mean we are seeing multiple. What's this? So we are seeing what multiple resistance being formed, multiple resistance being formed. And remember, I told you guys that whenever you start seeing multiple resistance being formed in the market, this indicates what? Let me throw that question to the community. Whenever you see multiple indicators being formed, that what does it indicate? Whenever you see multiple resistance being formed, what does it indicate in the market? Can somebody answer that question? Can you guys hear me? Can someone answer the question? Bruh, it's not change of structure. I used to say this thing every single time when we are analyzing. the more higher lows you see indicates something. The more highs you see indicates something. The more lows you see indicates something. Sellers gaining momentum. I mean, thank you, more hustle. So the more resistance you see being formed, right, or the more lows, because all these things are actually lows, right? The more lows being formed shows you that what sellers are actually gaining momentum around this particular zone, around this particular area, because we are seeing multiple resistance being formed, right? So I mean, for you to be conservative in trading, you could actually wait, guys. Give me a minute. I want to do something. Let me check. For a short term move, I mean, for those that for a short term move, you could do this. Not bad at all. TP areas around here. So I mean, price is giving you multiple, even on the M30 time frame. That area we marked off on M30 time frame is indicating a what, a pin bar, right? More of like what is it called, this thing? Yeah, I've forgotten. And this is an inverse pin bar, something like that. Yeah, whenever you see it at a resistant level, it indicates that what price is about to drop. For those that know candlestick analysis. So this is more of like a reversal candlestick analysis. That's one. And secondly, see how this candlestick wants to close. So basically, right, I used to say this thing every time in the YouTube live. Whenever you want to take decision of the market, let the candlestick close first, right? Because if a candlestick closes, then this is when you know if that direction you are aiming towards, if it's actually valid, if it's actually strong. Okay, because you don't want to be aiming for a bearish bias, and you are seeing candlestick closing with a lot of what, bearish exhaustion. Do you understand? You don't want to be in a bearish move, or you don't want to be aiming for sales, and you are seeing your bearish candlestick closing what, with a lot of bearish wicks, with a lot of wicks. No, that's a red flag. Do you understand? But once you start seeing them closing like this is what we call a closed volume candle. Do you understand? This is what we call a closed volume candle. But I mean, M30 is not our time frame where we are looking at. Actually, we are looking at M5. So on M5, seeing this, right? On M5, seeing this 1, 2, 3 touch, probably you could have taken your trade perfect. You could have taken your trade from this closed volume candle, right? Are you seeing this closed volume candle that we are seeing here? So you could have taken your trade from there. This is a perfect entry. Perfect entry. Stop losses above moving average. I'm sorry, above fluctuation area, probably here. Then TP should be all the way down on that higher time frame. Good. 32 pips. I mean, all these pairs, they don't even used to give. So 32 pips for those that want to take the USD card trade, more of like look for a re-entry. But this is my analysis on USD card. Short-term sales for the meantime, short-term sales, because this area is more of like a transitioning phase, right? This area is kind of like a transitioning phase. Price broke below resistance. I'm sorry, price broke below support. Multiple resistance are being formed. Some kind of bullish variation. Because my students actually, I don't know if you guys know what a bullish variation is, but my students should know what a bullish variation is. So we are seeing that, and also on the 5 minutes, price is already trading. Is like trading below the moving averages, right? Because we saw this, we are seeing this, and multiple resistance are being formed to show you that what that moving average, the tendency of that moving average breaking is high. Okay, so that is that on USD card. That is that on USD card. Let's go to XAU USD. I know maybe probably the way I analyze is I think the way I analyze is extremely different from 90% of traders in Nigeria. And 90% of traders in Nigeria are trading ICT and SMC. I mean, I understand actually if that's what you want to trade, because it would I even say 100%? I mean 99% because I'm part of the 1% that don't trade SMC. But 99% of the traders and mentors I see on Instagram, they're always talking about other block. They're always talking about um what is called that thing sef? Breaker block, origin. They're always talking about all these things, yeah. And I mean, if you are here watching my videos, I mean, you are going to be thrown off balance because trust me, I don't trade anything like that. I don't do anything like that. And I understand, right? I understand if you guys are confused the way I trade, right? So basically, this was yesterday's analysis. Okay, I'm going to show you guys the reason why I was aiming for these buys. Yes, it was. It was. I think I sent it to the community when I said you guys should guess. This was the trade I told you guys to guess, and it was a bullish. It was a bullish move on gold, which I mean, gold is very stupid actually. And this is what we call summer. I'm trying to show you guys now because when I posted it on Twitter that I mean I'm not going to be trading throughout the summer, people were like, that don't worry. So they just people Nigerians just like proving people wrong. Why? Like ego. Nigerians are so egoistic. Like why? I was trying to teach. I was trying to explain the reason why I don't trade during summer, but people just wanted to prove me wrong that they are going to show me that this summer is going to be their best month. That I should watch out and see. I'm like, guy, what do you mean by summer? I don't. This is the definition of summer. What we are seeing here on gold, right? So for those of you that are trading, for those of you that are actively trading this summer, this is summer. Do you understand? This is what you get during summer. You don't get anything tangible during summer. Do you get my point? This what you are seeing here is what is summer. Yesterday was CPI, but market wasn't moving. If you go and do your due diligence and do your research as a forex trader is not just by coming to the chart and trade, it's not just by coming to the chart and seeing I'm seeing liquidity or this one or that one, or maybe seeing break and retest. No, you also have to research. There are times that was it's not advisable to trade. And as a professional trader, you just sit on your hands those times and relax. If you guys have been here with me, 2021 August was the worst month in my entire trading year. 2022 August was like before I open my mouth and say I'm not going to trade August, like this is my experience, right? 2021 August was extremely bad for me. 2022 August was extremely bad for me. 2023 August was extremely bad. 2024 August extremely bad. So why would I now trade 2025 August? I mean, why? So I mean, I used to say this thing: experience is your best teacher. Do you understand? Experience is your best teacher. Um, I've seen it first year, second year, third year, fourth year. So why would I not repeat it again this year? This is example of what this is just an example of summer, and it's going to happen like this. It's going to continue like this till first week, second week of September. If you check online, you see that most financial traders outside the country they are on leave. Most of them are on leave. There is no much volume in the market. There's no much thing happening in the market as of right now. But Nigerians are always they want to trade. And I don't know why most of your mentors don't used to tell you these things. Why? I don't know why they don't used to tell you that most of the institutional traders, most of the banks now are on leave, they're on holidays. And what are you still trading? The other day some of you I saw some of you taking trades. I'm like, why are you taking trades? What's for? I mean, go and research. This is not a good time to take a trade or something. You are going to blow your account. And this is where patience is your best game, right? Because the more patience you get, right, the more first of all you are preserving your mental health. Because imagine someone trading in this kind of condition, in this kind of market condition, how is your mental state going to look like? This minute you are buying, this minute you are selling, the next minute price is kicking you out. I mean, why? What are you doing it for? What's the fun in it? But and in the process of doing this, your account is going down, your mental state is getting scattered. When price will now settle down, that time you've probably lost your account, or maybe that time you are probably in a very big drawdown, and you cannot even come out of that drawdown because first you are not thinking very well. At that time, you're already trading with anxiety because you don't want to lose your account. But why can't you just relax now? Relax now, let the market set itself and you trade. Because I know virtually everyone on this live stream, 80% of people on this live stream trade XAUUSD. And this is something I've experienced first year, second year, third year. Whenever I say something, I don't just say it for the truth or false. I don't just say it for the internet or whatsoever. I say it from my own, like from my own experience. And experience comes from what multiple failures. I've failed so many times in this kind of market condition. One thing I've also observed is in conditions like this, pairs that mostly move very well are JPY pairs. Do you understand? More of like GBP JPY, USD JPY, Euro JPY, all these JPY pairs, they move very well because I don't feel like the JPY, the Asian banks and all are doing same thing as the US bank. But when you are trading pairs like GBP USD, XAUSD and stuff like that, they are very stressful to trade. And let me tell you, it's not just by that some of them are consolidating. Some of them don't respect price action at that point. Do you understand? GBP USD pair, all these GBP USD XAU, all these USD pairs, they mostly don't respect what your technical analysis during this summer period. Do you understand? Because they are just sporadic, they are everywhere. Am I making sense? So now if you want to feel like what I'm saying is if I'm lying or I'm not, if I'm joking, or maybe I'm just saying this for you guys to not trade or whatsoever, you can go on your ChatGPT, check, go on Google, check, make research as a trader, make research, and you see that August is not a trading month. So if those your idolos are telling you to trade during this time, I don't know why. Why are they telling you to trade? I even suspended my VIP because I mean, what's the point of wasting people's money when I know it's not a good market condition? Okay, so and aside from that, also for those that used to journal, you can go and check your journal and see how profitable you are this month. You see that it's going to be very hard on you. Okay, so my best advice is to sit on your hands this August. I mean, markets will never lie to you. This is August move. This is how it moves. You can even go and back test, right? Go and back test. This is how it happens. So me now during August, the only thing I do is I just keep on reading. I keep on back testing previous months. I keep on, I'm prepping myself for the good days. Do you understand? I'm prepping myself for the good days. One thing that makes a trader a good trader is knowing the good days and knowing the bad days. And these times are the bad days that you should avoid. Okay, so that is that. That is that on my advice for you people. But I know that all this thing I just said, only 1% will listen. The remaining 99% will still do what's in their mind. And once they chop L, they will come and start crying in my DM. But well, I trust myself. So XAU is consolidating. We were expecting to see like a point A, point B. Price was sitting around 23.6. We're expecting to see a drop, right? Expecting to see a drop from here, but we saw a little drop actually because when we were trading XAU or when we were analyzing XAU on Tuesday, price was around here. Price was around here, right? So I was expecting to see price get all the way to this point. So price got there. Then I was expecting a drop to this negative 27%, but price did not get to this negative 27%. And this was when I started observing the red flags. This was when I started seeing that, oh, it's like this sell is not going to hold the way I expected. So now, why did I say that? I had to go down to a higher time frame. I had to go to a higher time frame, right, and observe. My observation was, question I asked myself is, where am I in the market right now? Okay, like where am I actually right now in the market? So I was seeing that, this area. Sorry, let me remove this. All these things. So more of like we saw a break of this resistance. So this is like a shift in momentum, right? Price has shifted in momentum and price has shifted structurally on that 4 hours. Am I making sense? So price broke this resistance. We saw the push and we saw the retracement. And aside from breaking that structural resistance, we also broke the dynamic resistance. And price is currently sitting on that dynamic resistance. Am I making sense? So now what I had to do was tweak a little bit. Um, you don't have to be rigid as a trader, okay? So point A to point B, right? I had to ask myself, okay, what's actually going on right now? So point A to point B, we saw that price was sitting at 38.2. Price is sitting at the 38.2 area here. This is 38.2, and that 38.2, we're seeing more consolidation. And that 38.2 is also on our 4 hours moving average, okay? But the problem we are having here is just the fact that the higher time frame and the lower time frame are not positively correlating, right? They are not positively. They were not actually positively correlating actually, but I think now we're seeing some kind of this was the whole consolidation that happened, and remember this is our 28 points. These are 38.2%. I basically want to see price break above this moving average, break above the moving average properly, give us a higher low. Then from here we can take maybe buys from here for those that want to take trade. But I mean, the purpose of me doing this analysis here is just to teach you guys, for you guys to learn. You guys can go back and watch this video, or you guys can screenshot it if it plays out. You guys, I mean, there are other ways to learn. Do you understand? But if you're not actively trading, you can actually be learning. The way we're analyzing this thing, yeah, if it plays out, you can go back to the live stream and say, oh, what did this guy say? What did he do for this thing to play out? You learn from what I just analyzed. Do you understand? Um, so seeing that price, is giving us some kind of price has given us a little break, a little break of this resist of this moving average, a little break. But I need to see a proper higher low for me to start saying I want to buy and this and that. Okay. Um, that is that on GBP on sorry, on XAUSD actually. So probably we are seeing, and also aside from that, also we are seeing this to be a what price is giving us. Okay, good. So this area, price is actually respecting that particular zone, right? Price is respecting that zone where we are. You guys can see here. Let me mark off using a random line. So price is respecting that zone, okay? And aside from that, we are seeing this kind of, counter move here. We're seeing this kind of counter move here. So going to your 5 minutes, I mean, for price to, if once price breaks this area properly and give us a proper higher low, then you can take your buys for those that want to take trade, because I know that people will still want to take trade, especially those people in my chat forum. Those people in my chat forum, man. Only God knows. Here probably this is not bad. This is not bad. Apparently, this is not bad. So I mean, you could actually use this as for those that are looking for trades. You can actually use this for like kind of like a conservative entry. This is more of like a conservative entry for those that are looking for a setup to trade. Okay, so that is that on my three watch lists. Watch list for this week is XAU, USD card, and GBP USD, and we've analyzed the three of them. We've analyzed the three of them. Are you guys still here with me? Are you guys still here with me? Someone said, I no go lie you, this P no easy. What P are you talking about? What P are you talking about? Is it the Forex? Forex is easy. Oh. Forex is very, very easy. Trust me. The thing that is not easy is being disciplined. Trust me, being disciplined is not easy. Sitting on your hands is not easy. Taking losses are not easy. Going by your days are not easy. But trust me, Forex is easy. Forex is easy. Analyzing is even sweet. It's easy. Someone said Forex trust me, Forex is easy, guys. Forex is easy. I mean, what is not easy in Forex is that psychological part. That is the hard part. Understand? But analysis is easy. Analysis is easy, but sitting on your hands is the hardest thing you can ever do as a trader. I know that 80% of the traders cannot do this thing I'm doing now, like not trading for the full month of August. You people that are watching this, you cannot do it. Sit on your hands and don't trade. It's not possible for you. It's very hard. Those are the hard things there. Like, I mean, it's easy. Analyzing is not what's hard in analyzing. It's very easy. Unless maybe you guys are the part of, maybe you guys are doing the people that do the engineering liquidity thing. Maybe that's one that is hard because I think it was not yesterday. I was looking at some people's strategy. I was like, Jesus Christ, one more. If not like this, then show me say Forex. They are not for even learn Forex. Because I was hearing things, engineering liquidity, engineering that one. I say what's going on. So, but it's fine. Everybody and their own methodology. USDJPY, I'll analyze that, but not now. I mean, I don't want to analyze anything that's not on my watch list. So I mostly focus on the watch list. I mostly focus on the watch list, okay? So why are you guys laughing? Is it because I said engineering liquidity? Yes, it's true. I'll not even lie. Because I was saying that if this was what I had seen before entering Forex, I wouldn't have entered Forex. I'm not even lying. If I had seen engineering liquidity, something like order flow, guy, I was seeing playing, I was saying, Jesus. Eh? There was even one that I would see like there's a whole lot of things on the chart. Like it's not even showing candlestick now. Like it's showing plenty numbers on the chart. Like I was like, who this one from come big? Who invented all this inside this one Forex wey we dey trade? Man, people are making Forex hard. People are making it hard to learn, but it's not hard, trust me. Forex is not hard. It's not hard. Just simple logic. First of all, you have to be logical. Secondly, imagine turtle soup. If I had heard turtle soup when they took turtle soup inside trading, bruh. So Forex is not hard. Just people bring out a lot of terminologies that make people want to run away from Forex. Okay. So that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. I'll see you guys on Friday. I'll see you guys on Friday. Peace out, everybody. Peace out, guys. Bye, 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 bye.